Welcome to the Poor Perspective.
Welcome to the Poor Perspective, ladies and gentlemen, except for terrorists and liberals.
Yeah,
those people are not welcome. That was just half a joke. That was
an intro. All right.
But Dylan fucked somebody named what was it?
Chick Pimp.
Chick Pimp. Please elaborate on that and explain how that went. Take the microphone.
That was a couple years ago. That was like 6 years ago.
We also have our friend Will here today.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome. What do you mean? What? Oh.
Apparently, we're not allowed to show cool big guns on YouTube. Apparently, no.
What? No small. No firearms of any sort. Please.
Is that a real rule, or is that like?
Yeah, probably. I could see it being a rule.
Kendall, I have a question.
Okay.
What do you call a black guy in space?
A black guy in space?
You have to guess.
Oh, wait.
No, this is for Kendall. This is for Kendall.
1995 space movie.
1995 space movie?
No, I know what it is.
What do you...
I don't know. I'm
Take a guess.
I'm bad at guessing.
Take a guess.
No, because anything I'm going to guess is going to be...
Just take a guess.
It's gonna be what?
A black guy in space. I really don't know.
An astronaut, you fucking racist.
Oh, okay.
The fact that you wouldn't even think it was an astronaut. Come on.
Let's hear the joke that you have.
What joke do I have?
The one about the...
Oh, no.
No?
That's
too much?
That might be
Is that
too
rated
much.
X? That's
X. I feel like, I'll tell it.
Yeah, we can't say that word. You know what word I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you have to say, like, great.
Yeah. So you can say it like that then. If it's too
bad,
bad, I can cut it out later.
you gotta give too much of your free time. What you do in your free time?
What do you do
Okay, that's
to a deaf girl after you get done graping her?
what?
You break all her fingers so she can't tell nobody.
That's fucked up. That's horrible.
Throw up some gang signs. Oh, you never seen that?
What
You
the
never
hell?
Google that?
Thank you for showing. I can't even put that on the screen.
No.
What the hell?
If you Google that, you get this.
You didn't know that?
For everyone at home,
not saying
please
that.
Google 1992 space movie. It gives a really good not rated recommendation.
Wow. Please don't do
Isn't
that.
like your future father-in-law supposed to walk? What if he goes and looks this up
I
now?
hope he does.
Blake, if everybody wanted to know, Blake recently broke his leg.
Yeah.
He broke his vagina.
Yeah, that's all he talks about.
Fuck you.
That's my bad.
That's why you're gonna go bald first.
I'm not going bald. It's just receding, and I can fix mine.
Yeah, you could throw up.
I can fix mine.
Yeah, you can do that.
You got to be
Sorry, bro. We're taking shots at each other. It's
I
usually
know.
me and Blake texting during the podcast.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We haven't gotten that deep in there yet.
You have to accept it. Like, you can fight the inevitable, but it's going to happen.
It's been my
you know?
biggest fear since I was like 13
I can give
years
you
old.
the link for something that will work.
No, because that's really just hormone blockers. It's
No.
gonna turn me into a pretty
no,
boy.
they use like
It's
I
gonna
talked
turn-
about it previously. They use like sheep placenta.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You have hair. This doesn't apply.
Well,
to
you know there are people out there
Probably
that,
help his dandruff though.
that their whole
That's a call.
thing is that they eat their own placenta.
Yeah.
Some women
There's
eat their
people
own
that melt
placenta.
the placenta off. They make like
dogs do that.
capsules.
Now I understand that a lot of animals do that. First of all, it's still fucking gross.
women are fucking
We're
eating
humans
placenta.
for a
Yeah, dogs
reason.
do it
I
too.
guess. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, if we did everything
I guess all
dogs did,
bitches
I mean,
do
that
it.
would be not very good.
I seen this video. This guy was asking these like kid. They're probably like 18. He's asking them some question. One kid said a normal answer. The other kid said, "Oh, I've never done that, but I have tried my own cum before." Everybody's
God.
Everybody's just like,
If you've tried your own semen before, you have an issue, and you're probably gay. Honestly,
Okay, I don't think
They
it makes you
call,
gay.
I think
But the issue,
I think it does.
But
You're
the
putting
issue,
man milk in your mouth.
yeah, but it's your own man.
It doesn't matter.
But it's like,
It
okay,
doesn't
wait.
matter.
In that same
What do you have to say?
In that same retrospect,
If semen gets anywhere near your face, whether it be your own or someone else's, that's gay.
Okay, well, how about this?
Taking that word
same
back in
retrospect.
2025.
Same retrospect. So if a pregnant woman drinks her own milk, is she a lesbian?
No. That's totally different.
What if a girl fingers herself?
Most women don't do that though.
Most.
Most. And the
We
ones that
don't know
are,
that.
maybe the ones that are lesbians. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think that makes you gay.
Yeah, and then what about what Blake said?
Yeah, well, how about this? What about whenever you squirt a little? I know you guys can't understand this, but
No,
you
I-
shoot a little too hard and it fucking
because I don't
almost
point
hits
it
you
at
in the face.
myself. What are you talking
That's what I
about?
said on accident.
Who
I've done
points
it.
at- What?
Nobody. Have you never laid down and done that?
It's a shower like a normal
Dude,
human.
sometimes it
Who
misses
does in
the
the
towel.
shower? We're not in high school anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit gets all in your toe hair and shit, bro.
Clogs
No.
your toe hair.
I got enough hair to worry about
We've
that
got
shit.
an older generation watching this today. We need to
You're,
calm the
you're
fuck down.
clogging your drain, and you're the reason that your freaking
My
your
drain
parents had to
is-
call
no,
out a plumber.
No,
You're keeping
no,
drain
no.
on
My mom
business.
lived in her house for
Yeah.
over 30 years.
How many times did she
My
have to
mom
call a
lived-
plumber?
Never. I never saw that woman call a plumber ever.
Okay.
You think she had the money to do
No,
that?
it was your mom. No, picture this.
No.
Picture this.
Don't even start.
Picture this.
Don't even start.
Picture
Don't
this.
even start.
Your mom has a freaking snake and she's doing it herself and she pulls it out. She's like, oh, this hair has
What is
some
that?
white clumps in it. While you're at school, she's freaking declogging
don't
your
go
freaking
away,
baby
bro.
gravy out the freaking drain.
It stay in there.
Yeah, your brogurt all up in that drain. Your baby gravy. Yeah, your mom in
That
there.
was a
just
long
freaking-
time ago. I was a child, and all of you did that as well. So I don't want to hear it.
I know I did.
Exactly. Bullshit. These are the types of questions and answers that we get here on the Poor Perspective, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd say you're the only one here. Never mind. Never mind.
Go ahead. No, we're
no,
sharing. We're
no.
sharing our truths today. Will, what is your truth?
Whenever you shoot somebody with a gun, you don't get to keep it afterwards.
They don't give it back to you?
No,
No,
they
they
take it
do
for
not
evidence.
give it back to
Yeah,
you.
no, they
Will
take-
knows this. I think Will shot somebody before.
Yeah.
Wait, they give it back though, right? What? I thought after
No.
the evidence.
Will
It
actually.
goes into FBI holding where it's then researched and then it never makes it back to you. It's like a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, but we
and
got Doge now.
Normally leads back to not getting it back.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. They gave him a hassle. It took him
Will
like 3
shot
months,
a would-be robber from coming into his house.
Good.
He said, mm-hmm.
I also shot somebody that tried to carjack me in Miami. So
Good.
He said, get out the car. I think not.
Will's out here blowing holes in people. He takes the judge everywhere.
You said, get out the car. I say, get on the ground. Okay.
It was good.
They went to church this morning.
and someone
Praise
stepped
the
on
Lord.
a fucking
Amen.
communion wine and splattered me and Izzy. So that was.
So why are you crying?
Huh?
Your eyes are really watery.
Shut up! I'm breaking
And I didn't
another
realize
fucking
this.
leg.
There's a lot. Look, did not know this. This was news to me. Okay, I haven't been in church. Shame on me in like 8 years. But 8 years ago, this wasn't a thing. There's a lot of gay Christians.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't know
we were
that.
also
Really?
at a non-denominational church.
What
so
does
like,
that
I mean, I went to
Probably
a
the only
non-denominational.
dream,
I
that's
went
it.
to. There's a lot- Just because it's non-denominational doesn't mean they like people who are gay. Just telling you that
Oh,
right
I
I
now.
mean, everybody's got opinions,
because-
but it's just like everybody's fake inside of those places. I mean, like you're not gonna be, you're not like that. Like 90% of those people are not that way when they leave those doors.
I mean,
You
you're
ever-
right.
you
You're not
ever-
wrong.
You ever seen
You're not
anybody,
wrong.
You ever seen anybody
I mean,
smoke a cigarette before they go into church in the parking lot? No, you won't.
What do you mean? Hell yeah, I've seen
We
people
did
smoking
it.
cigarettes
We
in the
did
parking
it,
lot.
but that
I mean,
was
no, I'm
different.
I'm
No,
talking
I
about like,
did.
oh, I've
I
seen
ran.
old men smoke cigarettes before
No,
they go
I've
into
never
church.
seen
Never
anyone,
seen
never.
it.
But I'm like, I don't know. I just couldn't. Part of the reason why I could never smoke cigarettes ever again is the smell. The
Like,
smell
that's why,
is just
I know,
awful.
even though after an hour I was like, ooh, I really want to hit my vape right now. I'm kind of hungover. I waited until I got into my car.
I'm very proud of you for not hitting it in that church. I really would not
You
have.
carry nicotine pouches.
I really could see
I
you
have
in the pew.
morals. No.
See, it was cool though because like I got to experience like I was worried about how Izzy would react to like the traffic in the church parking lot. So like, but he actually like calmed himself down.
He did.
The whole way there. What are you doing? Move! Why are you braking? And then we got in the church parking lot. He turned the music down. He waved, God bless, But
Turned his white person on.
Yeah, dude. But then the second we left, what are you doing? It's green. Fucking,
I got a story that you'll never believe. You'll
If
never.
It has to do with Izzy. I will
You
believe.
will never believe it.
Okay.
We were driving in Providence, and this person pulled out right in front of him. Very stupid, very idiotic. Izzy's reaction was hit the brakes, and he let them go. He didn't say a fucking word.
You're right.
He
I don't
didn't
believe
scream.
it. You're right. You're 100% right.
I told you you wouldn't believe it. I told you.
Izzy's thing is he'll wait till he gets out of the parking lot, and the car that pissed him off in the parking lot of the church out in the road is fair game. He starts cursing him out.
We're not on holy ground anymore, bitch.
You know, fun fact about Izzy in a cars, he tried to run me over in a Waffle House parking
never
lot
did that.
and missed me by inches.
I never did that.
I was there.
I was there.
There's
He
no
was.
proof.
That was like Izzy was
There's
like
no
really
proof.
mad for some reason. I don't even
There's
remember why
no
he was
proof.
mad.
There's no proof of this.
I mean, there's no proof of a lot of things that we've done. Doesn't mean we haven't done them, Izzy.
I can't say I've done anything because I don't recall this night.
Yeah,
So-
because you were blackout drunk.
No, I was not.
Driving.
Oh,
I
so
do
you
not
do
drink.
remember? You remember enough to know that you weren't blackout drunk?
No, because I know.
Yeah.
I know that wasn't me because I do not.
Got his ass.
I don't drink and drive, so that couldn't have been me.
You weren't drinking and driving. We drank,
And
drove,
then drove.
and
You
then I was
no.
going over.
He drank and then drove. Don't put me in. Don't let me
No,
in with
you're
this.
right,
No,
because we rode
no.
with Izzy.
Because I did. I was not driving that night.
No, we all rode
So
with Izzy.
and
Yeah.
Curtis, I think Curtis actually gave us a ride home, and he was actually the DD.
He
so
did, because Izzy
I did
left.
everything legal.
Yeah.
always
Izzy's also left me on the side of the road not that long ago.
What? Oh,
You
that's
guys wanna
not
hear-
true.
You guys want to hear a really bad Reddit post? It's pretty bad.
Great. Now you got him on these.
Yeah, Izzy, he kind of did, but it's pretty bad.
they're great.
All right, I'm going to read this. Trigger warning. If you don't want to hear about turtle genitalia,
What?
tune out. Skip ahead.
I didn't even think about that, bro. Turtles do have dicks.
Will my turtle
Have you ever
die
seen a turtle
if
come?
I suck its penis?
Whoa.
I was looking at my turtle yesterday evening, and I wondered if it would like to be pleasured in that way. I picked it up and started talking to it. I really like him. I guess I'm into stuff like him. Anyways, I was stroking its private parts, and he opened his mouth. He looked like he was
Anyways.
enjoying it. I want to go to the next level of our relationship, but I'm scared if I perform fellatio on Jimmy, he will die. What are your answers?
That can't be real.
I swear to God.
No, I'm
And
not
it says resolved question. Like somebody gave him an answer.
I mean, bestiality wouldn't be against the law if it was not a problem. You know
What do
I'm
you
saying?
mean? I mean, it's kind of hard to. I mean, are there people out here who would arrest somebody for fucking their turtle? Like,
You remember that girl?
Like, can you get in trouble for that?
You
Only
remember
if
that
you get
girl
caught.
that fucked her
Only
dog?
if you get caught.
That girl that fucking got fucked by her dog. That video went around.
Yes.
Yeah,
That-
but
I mean, that's
everybody said it was
real.
from a certain school in this area, and
Either
then I met
way,
somebody.
bro,
And then
saw
I met
that
somebody
dog,
who
I
didn't.
saw a dog clapping cheeks. Okay, so like,
Well,
whether-
yeah, obviously
whether
it was
in Tennessee
there.
or not,
It happened. It happened, whether it was in
happened.
Tennessee or not. But still,
It's,
yeah.
yeah. But
Okay,
turtle's
that-
wild though. I mean,
Turtle is wild. Turtle is very
Okay.
wild.
That makes sense now. Sorry.
What makes sense?
I went not the turtle thing. That makes no sense. That makes no sense on why he shot. What was that cartoon with the little turtles?
what the fuck are you looking at? Gerbils?
No. Okay, look.
You mean Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No. Well, shit, look.
That's not what
Okay.
gave Buddy the
So
idea.
in the middle of you saying that, in my head, I was like, where do hamsters come from?
There are wild hamsters.
Because I was like, where have you ever seen a wild hamster, motherfucker?
Not here.
Nah, I've never seen a
No,
wild
because they
hamster.
don't exist here.
Yeah, I know. I found that out.
In Russia.
Yeah, Asia, Russia,
Asia,
Europe,
Russia. You just got wild hamsters.
southern Turkey, Syria. I was just like, oh, damn. So we
Now
import.
imagine just
And
rolling
they
up.
segregate going through some-
Almost. You know, when I was a kid, I had a hamster, and I
You
didn't
look like a
realize
kid that would have a hamster.
I didn't realize. Obviously, as a kid, you don't know that hamsters hibernate. So I thought he was dead, and I buried him. So I don't know if he was actually dead or if he was just hibernating.
I feel like he was. I don't know. I feel like you would not. Never mind. You're a great hamster caretaker.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I would wake up in the middle of the night, and I would go and I would bang on his cage so he would stop running on his wheel so I could go to sleep.
Wasn't there a story about you that you had like a dead
Speak
animal
closer
in
to
your
your mic.
freezer for a while?
What?
No.
No.
No,
I'm thinking of
that
somebody
was,
else. Who was that?
Was that not Zoe's? Wasn't that at Zoe's grandma's house?
Maybe there was somebody.
There was a
that's
dead
close
animal
to
in the
us,
freezer.
and she kept it in the freezer.
It was in the
Yeah,
it was
for a long time.
It was a guinea pig.
It was
It was a guinea pig.
It
You
was.
Oh, y'all want to talk about dead animals?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So I had an ex.
Wait, what is he showing you?
No, we can't.
It says dog fuck films.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's a girl fucking the dog.
Oh my god. Stop, dude.
He said it says she got fucked by a dog.
Stop.
Dude balls.
Oh my
Dog
god.
nuts. Dog is going ham.
And she's
Stop.
trying to kill herself.
Why are
Now
you
she
looking?
wants to kill herself.
Why are you looking this up?
I had to go in an
God,
old
dog's
group
got a
chat.
mad thrust though.
There's a There's an old group chat I'm in, and somebody sent it in there. It's like a whole trailer.
I just watched it.
I don't have it on my. It's in the
This
group
is the
chat.
wildest
It's in
thing
the
that your
group chat.
father-in-law's ever gonna hear. In
Dylan
his
wants
life.
to find the dog and give it knuckle, bro. He's like,
Yeah,
I
give
give
it
it props,
knuckle.
bro. That was dirty, bro. You did that.
She think?
Here's a treat.
I don't even know. I don't even remember.
Oh my gosh! Hold on.
I love that because I had not seen that video in years, bro.
Yeah.
I thought it was vanished from the internet, but like, dude, no.
Here was Dylan freaking watching the videos.
Where's he going?
That's my dog.
And the thing is, like, you would like look. You know what? I'm not trying to. I'm trying to remain on the topic, and this is something that dead ass happened.
So far, there hasn't been a topic.
Oh no, this is still on the topic of dogs. But like, and I'm just saying, be honest, 100%. If you had to,
I don't like
what kind of dog would you be romantically involved
Hell
with?
no.
And now let me tell you.
Hell
Let me tell you
no.
really quick.
Hell no.
We're not doing this, Dylan.
Hell no, Dylan.
We're not doing this. No, we're not doing
Okay,
this.
I'm sorry.
What would
Go
you
ahead.
choose?
Golden Retriever.
Oh my
The
gosh,
beautiful
dude.
hair.
The beautiful hair.
I would never now let Dylan take care of my dogs.
He's the new Chase Langston.
Oh my god! Damn.
Nobody knows he
First of all,
is.
I know
Wait,
Chase
wait.
Langston. Fuck
What
him.
happened?
He's a pussy.
You don't know Chase
Wait,
Langston.
what happened with that?
I mean, I know a guy. His name is Chase Langston.
There's
Did
nothing
No,
he
you
do
don't.
stuff with a dog?
How do you know that?
Where did he go to school?
The one I knew went to Mount Juliet.
Yep, nope, not the same person.
Okay,
So
well,
what did he do with a dog?
No, it's. I don't know. He did anything. He just one day he made this comment that sounded like a joke, but also kind of like it was a safeguard to say it as a joke. And he's like, "Man, I feel like I'd make a lot of money if I made like porn with dogs."
oh my
I was like,
god!
"Bro, what the fuck?"
First
And
of
so
all, it's
for
illegal.
years it was a joke.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
Was he being serious though?
I could. I'll say this.
Kiddo said, I want to know
I
on
don't
what
know
website.
of any time that he's had sexual relations with a dog. Do I
I
know
mean,
that?
like, do you not think that there's probably money out there for that shit? I mean, probably.
Oh, definitely.
I mean,
Definitely.
yeah, somewhere for fucked up people on the dark web.
There's women that fuck snakes.
Yeah, they let him go.
Yep.
Yeah.
The snakes need a warm place.
But it's at the same
It's not
time,
the snake's
that's not
fault.
animal cruelty. That's you getting pleasure and a snake just wanting to hibernate.
Okay, we need to move on.
It's good moisture
Somebody
for
bring up another topic. Please.
Moisturize their
Somebody.
scales.
Somebody do something. We gotta get off this.
I'm trying to.
But do you know why, why people are like so, I guess, hesitant or like they weary away from red food coloring 40?
Yeah, red
it's
dye
bad for
40
you.
because it's bad for you.
But do you know why it's bad for you?
I've heard it causes autism.
Bro. So apparently, because I was just bored, and one day I was like, oh, I read the back of my package. I was like, oh, that's red 40. I was like, why do people hate this so much?
Because
so
it's horrible for you.
I Googled it, and yeah, it can actually do damage to your DNA, immune system. From every but the fact that it damages your DNA.
The question is,
Bro.
why is this in our food to be?
It's in a lot of stuff too.
But if they know that this stuff literally damages
Right,
DNA,
and there's no warning label
honestly,
either.
And honestly, that's a really bold claim that it damages your fucking DNA. Because you know what else damages your DNA? Radiation.
Yeah.
That's like one of the only other things that I know that damages your DNA. So why are they?
Well,
putting
they say
in our
it
food?
damages
Ark of the
DNA because
Covenant.
they saw it in studies from their mice.
From mice.
mice.
I mean,
That was-
that's. And I've heard that. First of all, I mean, this might be wrong. I've heard it makes you autistic. I've heard a
Yeah.
bunch of different things. I've heard that it makes children act horribly. I've heard that
Yeah.
like it literally, if you take your kids off red dye 40, it can literally change their entire personality as a child.
Really?
So, but why? No one's answered my question yet. Why is it in there to begin with?
know.
And
Maybe I can
everyone's
do-
so
It's
mad.
cheaper.
You can do neuro.
Everyone is so mad at RFK Jr. for just wanting to make our food
colorful.
healthier as a
Yeah,
standard,
cheaper.
and people don't like him. I don't understand.
It can do neuro behavior problems, hyperactivity, inattention. It can, apparently it's really bad for you. So watch out for your
How
red
is
color foods
hyperactivity bad?
in like children. Like it fucks.
that
I don't
bad?
know. It fucks them up.
What is that? What's that they used to say? It could be false, but what's that they used to say that they get from like beaver anuses? The
Oh,
flavor?
Oh no, it's
Strawberry.
vanilla. It's the
Vanilla.
No, it's strawberry.
no
strawberry.
raspberry.
It's strawberry.
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 Yeah.
Strawberry flavoring comes from the secretion of a beaver's ass gland. There you go. If you didn't know, now you know.
Do you like strawberry candy now?
I never did before.
You know, in Frontier America, they ate a beaver tail was a delicacy.
Oh,
I wonder what it tasted like. You think it tasted like
Probably
steak?
nasty.
this is completely off topic, but it popped up in my head because it's a random fact. Does anyone know why everyone says 80 cents in the kitchen?
I heard it the other day, but I don't remember.
No.
I've heard it before. I can't remember.
Links to the Great Depression.
Yeah, because I don't.
Was it
remember.
1886 in the Great?
Oh yeah, there's only 85 people in the food line, right? And
There's only
86.
85 cups of soup.
That's it. Yeah, same
The
difference.
pot would hold, so the 86th person was shit out of luck. So when you're out of stuff, you say 86. But the origin came from the Great Depression. Food fact. I guess culinary fact, or yeah, go fuck
I
yourself.
seen that one lady. She an older lady, and she don't know how to cook.
Oh.
And so her son, she's way worse than me. She cooked sausage with the plastic still on it. You know, she takes chicken out of the freezer and throws it right into the pan to start cooking.
Oh,
Are you talking about
gosh.
Will's mom or whatever? Not Will's
Yeah,
mom.
no,
Jake's mom.
I think so.
whatever?
Yeah. So she made a water pie from the Great Depression. Like
A
literally,
water
like
pie?
you put water in the pie crust, you put like starch and flour in there, and like some vanilla, and then you bake
Hey
it.
man, Great Depression was hard times, bro.
Bro. Chipped beef.
Great Depression was
You know what? Will's also 28, so
Up there.
him and Will graduated in the same year, I think. I feel like Will, you strike me as a homeschool guy. Like, I know you didn't
I
go to
see how you
homeschool,
got
but
that,
for
but
some
no.
reason you did.
That's an insult.
But no, it's not an insult because Curtis, one of my closest friends in the world, was homeschooled almost his entire life, and then you have.
Nah, like
His-
for a couple of years.
I was homeschooled for 5 years.
Yeah.
But some people just act differently because they were homeschooled.
Yeah, because you don't have that interaction. You're lacking all that interaction. You're lacking the bullying, the everything. That is kind of fundamental in like the developing, social skills.
So you think that bullying is necessary?
Oh,
In a sense,
definitely.
yeah.
Remember Isabel?
Definitely.
She kind of gave off homeschool vibes.
Oh, she was. The
No,
whole
she
family.
had-
The whole
Who?
family.
Yeah.
Who?
Isabel, that girl.
She
Whole
did.
family.
Dude,
She
that
did.
girl was fucking.
She was weird as
nuts.
fuck.
Her brother was a gay guy that tried
I had
to.
a great day. How are you? How was your day?
Her brother was a
bad.
extreme flamer and tried to make advances on me when I was a minor.
Yeah, one of
You
your
wanna
friends
know
tried to make
something?
advances on me when I was a
Something about
minor.
her brother.
Are we talking about the
So-
meth head?
No,
That's
this
the one
one
I'm
was
talking
like,
about.
He was like 27 and I was 16, 17.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is the same dude.
Yikes.
I got to her house one night, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was like we had been drinking all night. This was years ago, but I went in, and she was like, "Oh, by the way, like my brother, he just got out of prison. Just when you go in, just don't talk to him. Just go to the room, and I'll be in there." I said, "Okay." We walk in, and there was no front door.
Yes.
He had
And what time
taken
was
off
it?
the
3
3
a.m.?
o'clock in the morning,
Yes.
bro. Like 3:15, 3:20. I had just gotten off, and fucking, I walked in, and he was soaking the hinges of the door in vegetable oil, and she said, "What are you doing?" What are you doing? Just like that. He said.
She always had that
He
blank
looked with
stare,
his,
dude.
like, the
She had
craziest
such a
eyes,
strong
bro.
eyebrow ridge. It was
Yes.
crazy.
And his response was the door had this like crazy squeak to it. So, and I just was bugging the fuck out of me. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Why was the door bothering you? Like,
Why were you opening and closing
and then
the
he
door?
handed me the door. He said, "Hold this." I said, "Okay." She said, "Dylan, put the door down. Go in the room." I said, "Okay." And then I heard her yelling at him, and then she made him go to bed. But he was like 40.
Did he put the door back on?
I mean, it was on when I woke up, So, I mean, I guess so.
You know, she got her manly looking ass out there and
Oh,
started
dude.
putting that door back together.
Let me do it.
Yeah, she also woke up above you with a knife. So.
What? It was a butter knife. She said, "Who is Rachel?" I was like, "Bitch, I don't know." Like,
Are you
I don't know.
serious? With a
I didn't
butter
put my
knife?
pants on yet, too.
What the fuck you gonna do with a butter knife?
Hey,
She would
still
have
stab
that.
with
You
a
can
butter
still
knife?
hurt somebody with a butter
Will,
knife.
tell us about that picture you just showed me earlier about the Matrix chickens.
What?
Oh, so they are raising chickens from egg in basically this vacuum sealed package, and they're putting tubes down its throat to give it like nutrients and stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking
and
about.
they're putting them basically in their own virtual reality with little goggles on them, to where they think that they're running around in fields and stuff, but in reality they're just vacuum sealed with the nutrients coming in them and coming out of them.
Yeah, that's the Matrix.
The future of chickens, everybody.
Now, who's to say? They've been doing a lot of crazy stuff with chicken.
Well, first of all, I want to say that the reason the eggs got so expensive is because the last administration murdered 150,000 chickens. I don't care if you think I'm
More
wrong.
than that.
Fuck
It's
your
150
opinion.
million.
Thank you. Thank you. 150 million chickens because of quote-unquote bird flu. That's bullshit. The bird flu
Wow.
wasn't going around that bad, and they could have had
That's
other precautions
insane.
going on. And then they wanted to, 2 weeks after he's in, the egg prices haven't gone down. Yeah, because there's no fucking chickens.
Well, no, I think they're trying to get us, bro, through the chickens. They already approved.
Somebody's
they
trying to get
already
somebody.
approved. The FDA already approved lab grown chickens to be sold to the
Kindle working.
masses.
Oh my God.
You could sell that and make a lot of money.
So-
What is that?
Who knows?
Oh, so why would you be able to sell that and make a lot of money? What, my wrists?
Who has ever seen you work before?
Oh my God, dude. I want my freaking
He is the
ass
best
off.
gosh dang janitor we have.
Oh my God. I work my effing ass off, okay? I don't want to hear anything. Half the time I'd be there and I call Will at like 8:30. I'm like, where are you? Hey, what time are you meeting me here? He goes, I don't know. I haven't left my house yet.
I literally called
I've been
Kendall.
there for an hour
I
already.
called Kendall and he was like, "Hey man, I'm dangling over a classroom of 5-year-olds right now on the ladder. Can I call you back?" I said, "Yeah, sure." Maybe like 30 minutes later, I said, "Oh, what are you doing?" He's like, "Going fishing."
Dude,
How's
he's putting our business out there right now.
Wait.
First of all, you
What?
said that that was at the end of our day, and
was like,
work was
what?
already over. Let's specify in case anyone ever sees this that we know from work.
Yeah.
Work was already over by the time we went fishing.
This was also him that morning.
What is it? Oh, send that to me. I have that. Send that to me.
Well, you have it, then why does he need to send it to you?
Because I'll forget.
But you have it.
Shut up, Izzy.
What?
Oh, we also saw that Nissan Altima towing.
Oh yeah, we saw
a boat,
Nissan
Yeah, I saw
Altima
that,
towing like a fishing boat.
and it was no Asians.
Oh, they were Asians. They looked like they were like Filipino almost. But then they had trouble starting their boat. By the time we left, they were still trying to get their boat started. It was already drifted out into the middle of the fucking river.
And I hope they had paddles.
I don't think they did. I don't think they
Actually,
did.
we're gonna test this. For 1 whole month, you're gonna eat only foods. That
Speaking to the
contain-
microphone.
For 1 whole month, you're only gonna eat foods that contain red 40.
No, what the hell? I do not want
What makes his
cancer.
hair redder?
That's gonna give me fucking leukemia if I do that.
You look like you already have leukemia.
I do. Listen, bro. First of all,
an
I
insult.
don't look like I have leukemia. And I'm
You
not
know what
gonna
you
say
kind of
that.
look like right now? You look like Ice Cube. The flannel. If that hat was a flat brim,
No, you know what he looks like?
I don't wear flat bill hats.
He looks like he has Bell's palsy.
Dang. Left side or right side?
Both. You got the you got super enthusiastic gonorrhea over here.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best.
I would never say that about you.
Super
Enthusiastic.
gonosyphilades.
No, it's super enthusiastic gonorrhea.
What the fuck?
It's from a book that one of my friends is reading. He's like, yeah, I'm so into this book, and there's this crazy shit. I was like, like, cool. And then he's like, yeah, and then this guy just got infected with super enthusiastic gonorrhea. I said, what? He said it makes your body on fire, but like, all right, never mind.
I'm
Hey,
listening to you.
I've got good news.
Okay.
I got my license back.
Woo!
I got my license back.
I was listening to what
Reinstated.
Blake was saying.
Even though Dylan was living that freaking Medea life, he's like, "You gonna suspend my license? You gonna take my license? I still got keys."
I ain't had a license 30 years.
What that gonna do?
License.
What that gonna do? I still got keys.
I'm
Shit.
gonna drive. I still got a car.
But yes, now he's legal.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys know what the doomsday clock is?
Yeah.
So, the doomsday clock
Are we done?
has never been closer to a metaphorical midnight. What does this mean? Humanity is closer than ever to a catastrophe. According to the atomic scientists, first of all, I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know what the atomic scientists are. Behind the doomsday clock, the ominous metaphor ticked 1 second closer to midnight this week. The clock now stands just 89 seconds away. Its first move in 2 years, and the closest the clock has come to midnight in its nearly 8-decade history.
Yeah, but let's be real.
First of all, how do they know when to move the atomic clock? What are these atomic scientists?
I'm pretty sure they go probably based off like.
Speaking of the mic.
I think they go off like the history records of travesties, disasters, pandemics, wars.
Now,
and then they calculate it and they see, okay, well, are we behind? Okay, every whatever years we see this pop up.
I think it's just a bunch of bullshit. Is what I think it is. First of all,
you think it's like
Will? Do you know anything about this?
You think it's like the American Mayan calendar?
Like back in the 30s or 40s, because it was supposed to like show, we're getting a little bit closer to firing nukes at Russia and stuff, and then ever since then, it's just slowly been going back and forth.
So does it ever go backwards? Has it ever gone backwards? Okay, then what the fuck? So there's some person it's their opinion. I just find this ridiculous.
It's not their opinion. It's they take all the drama between countries that's going on at the time, and they go, okay, are they more likely to fire a nuke off right now or less likely? And that's what it's about.
You staring at me?
I mean, that's okay, and that's still someone's opinion on how likely we're about to fire a nuke, because people have said multiple times in the last 15, 20 years that we're about to get into a nuclear war, and it hasn't fucking happened. So I want to know what the criteria are.
I think the closest we were to that was whenever the Russians put nukes in Cuba. I don't think we're
Was that
closer.
the Cuban Missile Crisis?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we're closer to that now.
So this clock is bullshit. To everybody who runs their life off this clock,
because there hasn't been one time since we've been alive that we're like, oh no, nukes are about to go off.
Exactly.
Like, we've never really had that
would y'all
fear.
do?
They really had that fear.
Honestly, dude, it really just depends. It just depends on where they go off. If they go off, if they're going after New York City, it's not really going to affect us too much. If they go after, the problem with
but Nashville's an IT tech.
the problem with America and people firing nukes at America is so much bigger than everywhere else that it just other than like Russia's pretty big, but like we know where they're coming from. So even if you take out a portion of the United States, your entire country's going to be fucked, because you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong here?
I'm going to the mountains and I'm hiding.
Well, there was a woman that went on the Joe Rogan podcast that said for every nuke that Russia and China has, we have about 100 for each one. And that's after we dismantled like 3,000 or 4,000. So we still, even if all of America is nuked off, we have remote sites that will still do stuff. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Basically, it's like America is too big unless multiple different countries come together and they're like, all right, we're firing every single fucking nuke that we have at America to make sure that they don't have a leg to stand on. And then again, we have our fucking our warning system, and they're already immediately.
Yeah, but our warning system is shit.
Yeah. Yes, I understand that, but they're going to get at least one or two off.
Same lady.
Iron Dome.
No, we don't. Not yet.
We do.
No, Israel
has given us that technology.
No.
Yeah, but we don't have.
We
it yet.
gave that.
Trump's
I'm
trying
pretty
to
sure
make
we
it.
gave that technology for Israel to be able to build that, for one. All of the resources.
Or Israel
They may
stole
have
it
came
from
up with the
us.
idea from that and built it themselves, but I have a feeling that we. I
don't know.
Probably what happened, because I think it was Reagan with the space shit that he wanted to do, which is essentially the same thing. Israel probably stole that technology, because they steal a lot of our technology. They don't ever say anything about it, but because it's Israel, they're allowed to.
Why do you?
I don't
say,
know.
Yeah, and
Israel does a lot of things. You know, Israel sunk a U.S. military ship in like the 60s, 70s, and America said, okay, it's a mistake. Even though there's more than enough proof to say that they knew what they were doing.
Why did they do that? Why do you think that
because
happened?
I can't remember exactly, but America disagreed with them or something.
They were operating too close to their waters as well.
Something I can't remember. It was not enough reason for one of our biggest allies. But it's okay. I love Israel. I love Jews, but like that's weird. That's weird to me.
Now question.
It's weird.
Question. What is? I know what a Zionist is. A Zionist is someone who believes that Israel has a right to exist. Is that correct?
Unless you're talking to Hamas Piker.
Yeah. That's fine. But Zionists are people who believe that Israel has the right to exist.
Essentially what it
now,
is.
my question is, are most people not like, why wouldn't you think?
So a Zionist, the difference,
Disagrees.
the real difference is Zionists believe that Jews have the right to pick their home, to like make their homeland again, whereas anti-Zionists in the Jewish community believe that God has to give that land to the people. So they're Zionists now because Israel was man-made, created. It wasn't God being like, here, take this land. It was, here, we're giving this back to you. So that's
I don't
the
know,
difference.
but if Zionists but I hear a lot of people use it as in Zionists think of like that they have a right. A Zionist is someone who supports the development and protection of a Jewish nation in its historic homeland of Israel, or the belief that the Jewish people have the right to self-determination in their ancestral homeland. So what's the argument that do the Middle Eastern people in the Middle East think that the Jews shouldn't have a right to be there because it's not their ancestral home? Is that what they're saying?
Well,
everything outside of.
Speak into the mic.
They're saying everything that is around them isn't theirs, and they slowly want to keep encroaching upon it because they slowly want to make whatever happened in the Bible just stay in the Bible.
Okay. Well,
This
I mean,
war will be
I don't
going
know.
on forever.
I just think it's ridiculous. First of all, yeah, I think that Israel has a right to exist and defend itself. I don't know about any of the ancestral bullshit that's going on with it. But, I mean, and people say, and there's a lot of people calling for that say that you can't have a two-state solution. But the answer is not going in and just saying, okay, well, one person or the other can just have the land and say fuck the other people. That's not not going to work. It's just not going to work. How's that going to work? You know what? So I don't know. I think
It's
almost
kind of
impossible.
weird. Like, I think Israel should, like, I don't know. It's weird because all the people in charge in Israel are all European descendant Jews. So it's not even their homeland.
Israel only became a state in '88, anyways.
Israel what?
Israel only became a country in '88,
No, it
anyways.
was 46.
Are you sure? Because in the '88, what is it? The '88.
I'm positive.
The
You're
88
talking about the
Olympics, they captured a whole bunch of Jews and were threatening to kill them because they didn't want them to become a state.
No, they were created in the Balfour Declaration in like 1946, I believe, 1947. It was right after World War II.
What are y'all over here having a conversation about?
Sorry,
Because
I
what
just
you're
don't
thinking
have- I
of
just
is
don't know much
probably
about-
the
Yeah,
that
yeah.
war that happened where they captured that part of Egypt, the 60-day war. That was in the 60s.
Now,
Something
and,
like that.
And let's just be clear here. I understand that the people that live in Palestine and don't have a way of a means of escaping and all of this other stuff. Hamas is literally using people as shields. And when Hamas makes a mistake and they bomb their own fucking hospital and then they blame it on Israel, that's bullshit. For people to just sit there and believe, oh yeah, this is what Israel did.
Yeah.
What is it?
There's a lot of things.
The most prominent events related to the Israeli-Palestine conflict, which occurred during 1988, include
was a 6
6
day war, not a
April.
60-day
A 15-year-old Israeli girl is killed in the Palestinian village of Baita in the West Bank. First official announcement state that she had been stoned to death. And that's crazy in itself. That's just crazy in itself.
You ladies.
So, what are y'all talking about over there?
Just being silly.
Get some
Just
some real stuff.
Would you
They
like to
just
shift
can't
the
keep up.
conversation into you guys' direction? What do you guys have to say?
I just have to say,
Boats and hoes.
they made
Boats and
sidewalks
hoes.
for a reason because not everyone's meant for the streets.
You woke up broke, your ass should have never went to sleep. You know?
You should have stayed up until you made that bread up. You feel me?
Stayed up
You ever
until
see
you
those
made that
videos?
bread up.
There's this videos that pop up my algorithm. This guy, he's like in some European country, and he'll go up to like these groups of kids, and they'll say like these sayings like that, like what y'all
Oh,
was
yeah.
just
What's
saying.
the word of the
but
day?
it's like the fucking most bullshit ever, and they're speaking broken. They can barely speak English. Like my friend said, I cannot. If you get slapped, no. This one kid said, Kobe Bryant got rejected once. This person got rejected once. This person got rejected once. Me, I as well got rejected once. And that was his like inspirational quote.
Like, oh fuck.
Like, ooh, cool, bro. I'm glad you got rejected. I don't know what the fuck you mean by that.
Here's something that really bothers me that you're kind of starting. I'm starting to see more of it now.
Me?
But like, no, like female teachers getting arrested for like
Fucking kids.
for fucking kids. Where was that when we were in high
Because
school?
women want
It was unheard of. And let me tell you something. I
I
had
seen
one or
it.
two fine teachers, bro.
I seen it.
I had one or two really fine teachers. Granted, it's still wrong what they're doing,
But I
but it's
wanted
starting
it.
to become. It's starting to become like
But
more.
the problem
I'm
is
starting to see
you
more and more
you
about
can't
it.
expect any little 15-year-old kid, especially if you have like a hot teacher or something.
Yeah.
You can't expect a 15-year-old kid
Did
to be
you see
like,
that
"No,
one?
I'm good."
The 15-year-old that
What?
got his teacher pregnant,
That's
and then
crazy.
his mom found out about
That's
it,
crazy.
and the teacher went to jail. The baby got taken by the state or whatever. But now the kid's 18, and he's trying to say like, I did it. Like, I wanted to do it, and I don't want her to be punished for it anymore. But
Well,
I mean, it's
she's
still
already.
like she
well,
did what
first
she
of all,
did.
first of all, it doesn't matter what the kid thinks because the law is it's statutory rape.
Have you heard about this Joe Gatto shit?
Yes. the
Oh my
allegations.
god, dude! Now there's 4 people. He checked himself into a mental health place.
Oh, yeah.
to
I
get better.
heard about
There's
that.
4 women that have come forward, and that's like the nicest dude you would think in the world,
Do you
bro.
think what were the
He admitted
specific
to it.
allegations that he
She
was like
said-
fucking
well,
girls?
The original girl that came out and said it,
And she
said
was on
that-
she was on TikTok. I saw that.
yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I had ran into him. I had tickets to his show, but
Okay,
my friends
I'm not
wanted to
gonna lie.
come."
I don't judge a book by its cover, but he looks guilty.
No,
He looks guilty.
dude.
Listen, dude, you
he
weren't-
didn't do it.
Are
You
Free
didn't
him,
grow up.
bro.
You
This
didn't
man-
grow. You didn't grow up watching Impractical Jokers. Okay?
Exactly.
This
Me and
man-
Kendall went and
this man
seen them
looks like he did
live,
it to
bro.
me.
Yeah,
He looks like
me
he
and
did.
Dylan have seen them live. I've seen them live twice.
Yeah, because Kendall
Dude, I
didn't
got
invite me the
one
first
mistake.
time.
The
but
first
then
time,
I was nice enough to give him my extra ticket. But I mean, it's whatever.
No, the first time I went, I got gifted a ticket, and the second time you also gifted me a ticket.
That's true.
Isn't that ironic? You should have been kind.
And the funny part is,
But-
every time I go see them live, the funny part is the guy who, like, I guess it's either their manager or somebody that comes on and he opens up for them, and he's always talking about divorce. Every 2 times I've seen them live, he's had the same thing twice, talking about divorcing his fucking wife. Dude, chill the fuck
What
out.
kills me, bro, is that like this happens every time. One girl will come out and say it happened. And he'll be like, "Okay, yeah, it did happen." And then like 15 more people
Yeah,
come
'cause
out
they
and say
want
it
the
happened to me too. Don't forget me. Don't forget
Don't
me.
forget me.
But you just look. You didn't. You
you're
didn't
hopping
think
on
it
that
was-
clout.
You didn't hop on because you didn't think that he did what you say he did. But now that another girl said it happened to her, they're like, "Oh well, I had sex with him, but it also happened to me."
At the end of
I'm
the day,
just
they're
saying,
still
bro.
gonna get a
Like,
fucking payout. So
at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, those girls are just doing it for the fucking. Because I guarantee you, if you go back and look at that girl's TikTok now, I bet she's got 1 million followers, and before she had 1,000. Come on, bro. And now it's gonna be like the base, and like next week she'll be cooking, like, "Hey guys, another
Cooking
episode."
with Kaya.
Yeah.
Cooking with Kaya.
Yeah, bitch, bitches.
She's so traumatized, but she's an influencer.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's crazy. That's how it goes. I want to thank our sponsor, Dubby. Thank you for always being here to give me a boost in energy. Clean, beautiful energy.
Whoa.
Appreciate you
Wasn't
guys.
expecting that
Thank you,
one.
Will, for being here. I'm sorry to Will's father-in-law, who's going to have to watch this. And
is he
is probably
watching
going to be
this?
mortified.
Oh, hello.
Thank you for listening. Thank you
Hello,
for watching,
Will's
sir. We
father-in-law.
appreciate you.
I'm not like this in person.
Yeah, we're not like this in person. Actually, we pretty much
Just
are like
don't
this in
give me
person.
too many drinks, and I won't be like this in person.
Thank you for listening to the 84th episode of The Poor Perspective with your hosts, Isaiah Martin, Kendall Justice, and Blake Reed. We'll see you next week, guys.
Kendall farts in a balloon and it
Peace.
sucks it in.
You're right.